Yes, people, welcome back. So we want to come on here and chat quickly about some juicy middleweight action. That is the perfect word I'd use to describe it. Juicy. So obviously, Till is fighting Vettori, which is a great fight. And given what's going on with the current state of affairs with the champ, definitely has title implications. So, Will, what are you thinking on that fight?
I'm excited for this. Firstly, so it's 4v5 in the rankings, and like you said, yeah, it's vacated at the moment. So this is going to have very big title implications, which I'm excited for because before we go into anything, I've got to say I love Darren Till.
Yeah,
He is a fascinating fighter. I think when you actually sort of have a look at his story and have a look at his sort of journey, he, to me, stands out as one of the most dedicated fighters on the UFC roster. He is mentally, he's so in tune with greatness in this division, but he doesn't even want just this division. He wants 3 belts. He always says about getting three different weight divisions. Not
only that as well, like he's just fucking, his social media is undefeated. Like his social media presence is just fucking, oh, he's so funny. He's
the full package. Like he's a very interesting person. I think anyone that sort of comes from Liverpool, where there is no MMA sort of, not none, but a very limited MMA history, especially in the UK, and then to go and live in Brazil for 4 years by yourself, can't speak the language, don't know anyone. Like you have to sort of appreciate it. But yeah, take us into a little.
So I've got the rankings here, right? Number 1 is Rob, 2 is Costa, both lost to the current champ. Jared Cannonier coming off a loss to Whitaker. So 4 and 5 is Till and Vettori, right? And 5 and 6 is Hermansson, but Vettori's beat Hermansson. Mm-hmm. So this definitely in my mind is a number 1 contenders fight.
I think that Whitaker Costa fight is good. Firstly, it's just going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. That's in April. But like you said, this is what it looks like. I think this is going to be huge for Till. He's coming off his loss against Whitaker. This is what I was going to say. If you've watched the fight, it was what do they call it? A winning loss. It was very much it was a chess match, and I think that Whitaker just sort of nicked it on the day. I think he appreciated that it was very, very close. Yeah, 2 very high elite level strikers.
And in terms of style, Vettori's a good matchup for Till. So you've got 2 southpaws, right? Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, I'm going to hedge a bet that we're going to see some calf kicks in this fight, because you've got to think with southpaws, right? They're usually used to kicking that inside leg, but if you're both southpaw,
on the outside.
Yeah, southpaws are usually fighting orthodox fighters, and orthodox fighters are usually fighting orthodox fighters, right? But when a southpaw fights a southpaw, it's the same as 2 orthodox fighters fighting each other, just switched, if you know what I'm saying. That calf kick's there. They're not kicking the inside, they're kicking the outside. And Till has just come back from knee surgery, so that may play a factor.
The one interesting thing about that is I thought exactly the same. So I had a look through Vettori's fights because I thought that could be an area of potential weakness as well. But if you have a look at Vettori's fight that he's just come off with Hermansson, he landed, I was just having a look at his strikes, he landed 300, it was over 300 actually, head strikes in that fight.
Yeah.
But only landed 3 kicks. They did all land, to be fair, they were all successful, but that's a vast sort of vast difference. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see if he sort of does take that approach with Darren Till, who he's very quick. He's very quick and light on his feet as well. So it's not going to be easy trying to slam in calf kicks.
You got volume versus power. Like it was good that Vettori teed off a bit on Hermansson, but you got a different striker in front of you. He's not going to be there to get hit, and if he is, he's coming back with heat. He's explosive as fuck.
He has beautiful striking, Darren Till. He honestly is just lovely. I love watching him fight. But the thing with both of them that's interesting is they both have such a straight left that is just bang on centre line, just piston straight to your jaw, both of them, and it just comes straight down the pipe.
Yeah. You find that often with southpaws,
Yeah,
because where they're fighting orthodox fighters, if they can get their foot outside, that shot's there.
it's
So
on the
something
level.
they work a lot. You look at McGregor, for example, touch of death, Till, like they've all very much got that left hand that will turn you into stone.
Till has that. Till has the well, I say advantage. I mean, they both have the advantage technically.
I
But
think Till has power, so his weapon that he has is more dangerous.
yeah,
But I think Vettori has more weapons. That
yeah,
makes sense. Like he'll
100%.
hit you with more volume, but Till's got stuff he does well, and he does it really fucking well. And not many people have been able to figure him out.
What I'm hoping for is that Till's come off his last fight, and I just know the mindset of him, and I feel like that loss is not a good thing, but I feel like it's going to be a good thing for him. I feel like we're just going to see a different level of him. He's still so young, you have to think as well. Came into the UFC so young with a lot of pressure. So I think this is going to be a very, very good fight either way. I don't think it goes to the ground at all.
I thought you were going to say the distance.
No. I don't think it goes to the ground at all. In his last fight, Vettori had no takedown attempts whatsoever. But he is a brown belt. He is a brown belt. So he's and Darren Till's a purple belt. So there's a slight mismatch there, but I can't see it. I can't see it going to the floor.
No, you've got a kickboxing fight largely in MMA gloves, which is always fucking fun. Can't wait for it. Genuinely cannot wait for that fight. Is it 5 rounds? Do we know?
I'm not too sure yet.
I have to Google that quick time. Bear with us.
But I'm very much looking forward to that. That Costa Whitaker fight is obviously going to sort of open up what happens next for this fight, I would guess. And it's interesting.
Yeah, it's 5 rounds.
I'm having a look at that Whitaker Costa fight, and I think Whitaker wins that. And then, in an idea, if I would have it my way, Till would win this fight, and then Till would go on to fight for the title in a rematch with Whitaker. That is very much like that has to happen for that has to happen.
Yeah,
but
the stars have got to align.
Stars have to align, but I love both of those fighters, and I think a second fight for a title as well could be exciting.
Beautiful. Look forward to it. You know there's going to be more content around it. We love it. You love it. Anything to add?
No, that is it. As always, watch this space. We're going to be pumping out content left, right, and centre, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So keep your eyes peeled, and it's a thank you from Casuals Corner. Peace.